What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been hinting at this for a long time now, but I finally got my graphics on the bike. So give you a little tour on that. Get ready we're headed to the races. Today is Thursday, January 23rd, I think. Yeah, that's right. January 23rd, getting ready to go racing. You guys are soon gonna hear what that is. So we're doing some bike work, getting everything prepped. Gonna get everything loaded in the truck and we're headed down to Vegas. Gonna stay at my uncle's house. So shout out to Travis for letting us stay at his place. But give you a quick tour of the bike. Gonna do some bike work, get everything loaded into the truck. And then when me and my wife are headed off to the race, we'll talk a little bit more about what we're doing this year and you guys can be excited for some more races and stuff. So stick around, thanks for watching. Here we go, I'm gonna put you on the GoPro on my forehead. Before we get to the GoPro camera, here's a quick look at the graphics. Shout out to a bunch of big sponsors. Obviously Blue Raven Solar, that's what I do for work. They're essentially sponsoring everything. They pay for everything that I'm doing. Husqvarna, obviously, because it is, to get the contingency. GoPro, Ryno Power, Alpine XC, Leatt, FMF, IMS. Don't have the IMS tank yet. It'll be out for a couple weeks from now to be able to purchase. But I'm pretty stoked with how the graphics turned out. Here's a quick look, everybody. I'll put some pictures up as well that I took in some better lighting, but here's what it looks like. Got the grip off. These ODI grips are good, but I still ended up breaking the throttle tube, even with the metal bar end there. So I've got a new set of those to put on. Doing some air filter maintenance, putting the bike back together, get everything good to go. Also got to pack the gear bag, get all the gear, goggles prepped, everything like that. But that's what you'll be seeing. This is my numbers here, and we'll talk a little bit more about the plans once we sit down and start headed on the road trip. So put you on my head and we'll start doing some work on it. All right guys, here we are in the garage. Worked on a couple things. Got a couple air filters prepped. We're gonna throw in some bags, so we're just ready to switch those out. But first off, gotta get new grips on the bike since I busted this one and it would have been fine, but it was cracked right here and it was rubbing on the bar a little bit, so I could feel a little bit of resistance. So pop some new MX Pro grips on here. Boom, nice and smooth again. Pop that on. Throttle plays right where I want it still. No issues. And then we can throw the new grip on this side as well. Just like that, easiest grips ever to install. Boom, fresh grips. First race of the year. Also, obviously shout out to YouTube. Thank you guys for sponsoring me. Well, you guys watching, not YouTube themselves, but appreciate all the subscribers. Helped me get here. We're past 1,000 subscribers. Made my first $1 off YouTube, so that's super cool. So obviously I've made $1 in 5 days of being monetized, so it's not lots of money. Obviously they're the bigger sponsor, paying my bills, but still, thank you to everybody. Next up, we'll get one filter thrown in the bike, and then we'll throw the rest of these in some bags. We're not taking the trailer to the first race because it's so far away, and we don't have to camp because we've got my uncle that lives right close to it. So I'm gonna stay at his place in Vegas. We're just gonna cruise down tonight in the Duramax. It's about a 10-hour drive from where I'm at to get down to his house in Vegas. I leave about 2 o'clock. So we're just getting everything prepped. Got a couple more hours till we need to leave, but just making sure we get it all done. Got a good seal. Get the bike all prepped for practice. Should be good. Did fresh oil. Got brand new Dunlop MX33s on both sides. I got my platinum nitro mousses in there. Still running strong, about 10 hours on them. Still looked really good. So threw those back in. We were good. We got some new chain lube from Moto 1 today. This is the one that Andy recommended. Already cleaned the chain, so. Just a quick little spray. Well, good. Yeah, I think that's it for bike work. So we're gonna start prepping the gear bag and then the truck. So here we go. Alright guys, here we're gonna do a quick little goggle prep. These goggles are a little bit wore out, so I've got a new lens for them. And I got a new 6 set of the Scott Prospects with the light sensitive lens. And a fresh lens to put in this goggles. These goggles have been going strong for 2 years. Foam still feels alright. It's a little clapped out, but still gets the job done, so we're going to freshen those up. Our next item on my list, I guess, we're going to pack the gear bag, and then I think we're ready to start throwing stuff in the truck. So we'll do a quick time lapse, getting all my gear together in the bag, nice and organized, and we'll get going. Got it all in there. Just gonna throw a lock around the dirt bike and the gear bag. Just to make sure we don't lose anything. And just gotta load up the rest of the personal stuff, wait for Michelle to get off work, and we'll be on the way. Do a little talking to you along the way. So here we go. What's up, guys? Like I told you a little bit earlier, do a little side by side with my wife here, talking about our plans going on. We're headed to our first race of the year. That's a big part of the news that you guys aren't aware of yet. So you saw my graphics. If you look close, you would have saw one with a logo on the main shroud. And where are we going racing this year, Abby?
Works.
We're gonna go do the Works Series, so World Off-Road Championship Series. I'm sure you've seen footage of it. It should be a super competitive series, so I'm excited and nervous because of that. There's some super fast guys in my class. Not really sure who else is going to be there, but I know there's some fast pros that are racing 250A with me, so that's the big news. We'll be racing the 250A class, chasing the whole Works Series, as well as obviously doing all the local Sidra stuff here as well. Luckily there's only 2 rounds that overlap each other, so I'm going to miss one Sidra race and one Works race is what we have planned. Luckily the Works Series has a couple drop rounds, so it'll end up being alright. So that's what we're doing, racing the 250A class. The top 12 from that 250A class get to race in the Pro 2 lights on Sunday, so we're hoping we can be up there. So the format of what it'll look like, today's Thursday, we're leaving, headed down to Vegas, about a 10-hour drive, staying at my uncle's house, and the first round is in Prim, Nevada.
Headed to warmer weather.
Headed to warmer weather. We're in Cheeseburg right now, and it's actually 50 degrees right now as we're driving out of Boise, but it's going to be mid-60s in Vegas and Prim, so it'll be super nice to enjoy. But kind of the format of Works is Friday it'll be practice on the motocross track, so it's all a Grand Prix type circuit where it'll be a motocross track as well as a 10 to 20 minute off-road loop to make one lap. So on Friday we'll practice the motocross track, get that all down, and then Saturday I'll race my 250A class moto, which will be a 1 hour moto, and then depending on how I do there, we'll either head home early on Saturday, or if I do good and qualify for the Pro 2 lights on Sunday, we'll race again on Sunday for 2 hours. So super excited, we're headed down that way. Like I said, we got a long drive, so
10 hours.
10 hours. Not really putting a ton of pressure on myself. I'm not sure how the class is going to work out. The goal is just to go down there, ride like I know how to ride my dirt bike, and if I feel like I'm riding good, then that's all that I can really ask for. So that's the goal as it sits right now. What other plans do we have for 2020? Kind of sums it up, I guess. We're chasing both those series. It's going to be riding lots of dirt bikes. I think that'll put us doing at least 17 or 18 races this year. There's a couple desert races in Utah that we may try to hit as well, some of my favorite rounds. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get to them or not, but we will see how that goes. So that's a big thing. That's the series that we're racing this year. Expect lots of footage of each race as we're out there. We'll try to do more of a vlog style video for each day. You know, one on the practice day, let you know how I'm feeling, how Saturday's race goes, do a little bit of interviewing with my wife here, asking me some questions.
Oh.
So she is up to that, but we brought enough stuff to make lots of riding videos, and that's it. So that's kind of the big thing. Other than that, we're just trying to enjoy life and go racing.
Going fast.
Going fast. So thanks to all the sponsors helping me out this year. As I showed you on the bike, we got FMF, Twin Air, GoPro, Ryno Power, Alpine XC. Their suspension has been awesome since we did it. Leatt for the gear. That's super cool. I'm going to get me a new Leatt helmet and the new Leatt boots that just came out here shortly. So those are a couple of cool things I'm expecting to do. Been running the Leatt knee braces for a year now. Those have been good. A lot of you guys are asking me for a review on that, so maybe one day I will follow up and actually do that like I told you I would. Other than that, got the bike all prepped, running good. Got brand new tires, MX33 Dunlop tires. Thank you, Dunlop. Also, IMS gave me their sponsorship as well, so I got a small discount with them. So once the tank does release for my bike, I'll go buy one of those so we can get a little bit longer range for doing the Hare and Hound longer races. So
All the things.
lots of things, but that's really what our plans are. I'm gonna go attend a bunch of races, try to stay healthy all year. Once it gets a little bit warmer, we'll be training on the mountain bike a lot. As of right now, we've been in the gym 3-4 days a week, trying to maintain my fitness from mountain bike season last year. Also just started, joined in with her. We're doing hot yoga once a week, so that's actually been super cool. Hopefully can help get me a little bit more flexible, help prevent injuries in the future and repair some of the injuries I already have. Loosen me up, yeah, that's good. Also, another cool thing I'm wearing is this Whoop strap. You may have heard about it from the company Whoop. It does a couple things. If you want to look anything more into that, they've got an Instagram page and all of that. It's a monthly service, but it's basically comes out to being a fitness tracker. It tracks your heart rate variability, all that stuff every single day. So with that data, it tells me how long I slept, in what sleep stages, so I can be better recovered in the morning. In the morning, you also get a recovery score from 1 to 100% to let you know how good you're doing. And as well as it tracks your strain throughout the day is the way that they measure the metric. The harder you push yourself, the less recovered you'll be, but then you can build more strain and go off of there. So that's been super cool. I've been using that for the last 2 months. I really enjoy it, waking up and seeing how I was doing, and it pretty much coincides with how I'm feeling. Once you get sick for a week, then you really see that hit your recovery, and then you feel it later. So that's a little bit about what we've been up to. Got a long drive ahead of us. If you think of any more points we want to talk about, we'll throw it up after this, but I think that pretty much sums it up.
They just want to see dirt bikes.
They just love to see more dirt bikes. So we'll try to do more of the stuff. We'll bring you along with whatever we're doing this year. And thank you guys again for getting me up to 1,000 subscribers. It's been super awesome. I appreciate it, everybody. We've finally been officially monetized. So a couple of ads on my videos now. We've made our first $1 in the first week of being on YouTube with the ads. So killing it. Obviously they're not paying the bills, but thank you guys for watching, and we'll keep bringing you out to the races. And
You're not one sponsor.
look, you're gonna
Big logo on your bike.
obviously, I talked about that earlier, but obviously the Raven solar hooking us up. If you guys want to look anything in solar, hit me up. That's what I do for a living. Makes a lot of sense. I can service 15 different states, so if you're into that, if you own a home and you want to quit renting your power, let me know in the comments. We can set you up. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. I think this is it, but if we think of anything else, we'll bring you back and let you know. See ya in Prim.